All right, so let's actually just go ahead and try to update our own CV right here. So we should actually create another page and allow this guy to update his own CV. All right, and we can also go ahead and update, the picture, but it will look, really similar to updating the CV. So I'm not gonna do it, in this course. So you just go ahead and do it by yourself, since I'm already doing like, a similar example. Um, all right, so let's actually get started. So yeah, if we just go ahead, the routes right here, and if we go to web, so it's gonna look kind of similar to, updating the user's data. So let's just copy this and go right here. This will be edit CV like that. Let's also copy this and paste. So this will be also update CV, and we can call them, the same. So this will be something like edit CV. All right, and this will be update CV. All right, so this edit dot CV update dot CV like that. So yeah, let's just save this whole thing right here, and let's copy this function. And if we go right here to HTTP, if we go to controllers, if we go to users, and if we go to the users controller right here, all right, so let's go right at the bottom and let's paste this in. So let's copy this, data details, because we're gonna, set up a form first. So let's just copy this and paste right here, and we're not gonna send any kind of data. So let's just go ahead right away and yeah, let's go to a page and we will call this view update or edit CV like that. Right, so just save. Let's copy this right now and just go to the resources, and if we go to views, we go to users right here. Let's create this view, and this will be edit cv.blade.php. All right, awesome. So it's going to be pretty similar to this. So let's actually go ahead and copy it and just paste down here. So all what we need is just one input right here. Right, let me just change this. So this will be update CV, copy, and just paste. All right, so let's go down here, update user. Let's go update user CV. All right, so for the form right here, let's go to the route, and this will be update CV right here, which is this one, this name right here. All right, so we will have only one input, and that will be a type of file. All right, so just go ahead, delete all of those. And we're not gonna need any kind of value. The name will be CV, and this right here will be CV like that. So placeholder name, no ID. All right, so let's just go down and the type here is submit, the name of submit, for the input. So save this whole thing. Let's now go ahead. Let's go ahead to the layouts, and let's link to a page right here for this. So you just go right here, update CV. This will go to the update CV view, edit CV view right here. So just save this. All right, so if we just go ahead and click right here, it goes to this edit dash CV right here. All right, and here we can just, we will make this a type of file, not text, because we're going to upload a file, and we should actually go ahead and grab the multi-part, line right here. So we go enc type, let's copy this. Let's go right here and just add this in. Let's delete this meaning right here, we do not need it. So this will be enc type multi-part slash form data. So yeah, or this will not upload a file. So yeah, right after this, all what we need to do is just, process the data through, the function right here, and that function is update CV, which has this name right here that we set inside our own form route right here. All right, so if we just go back here and paste this in, so I already have the code written, so I do not need to write it from scratch. I have my, one of my last projects right here. So I thought that I should grab it, and I will give you the code for this whole function, if you want it. So is this even the code? I don't think so. If we just go to the store post right here. All right, so let's just copy this. All right, so we'll possibly grab a couple of codes here and there, rather than just writing the whole thing from scratch. So let's just paste this in. This will be update CV. All right, so for the request right here, it's request. That's totally fine. And for the destination path, which we will use to simply just upload the new file, it's going to be assets/CVs. If we go right here to the public, we go to public right here, and if we go to assets, if we go to CVs, there you go. This is the place where we're going to upload our own CVs. All right, so my CV right here, and it's gonna take the request from the input with the name CV, and we're gonna get the name. Right after this, we're gonna go to the request. We're gonna grab the request, and we're gonna move the new file to this destination right here, and we're gonna pass in the variable for the variable for this file, or the value for this file right here. All right, so right after this, we're gonna go ahead right here. This is going to be update user CV, something like that, and this is going to be the user model, and we're going to update. All right, and the only thing that we're going to update is just the image right here, or not the image, now it's the CV, and we're gonna go ahead and grab my CV right here. All right, so this is actually all. This will allow us to simply update update this CV right here, the value inside the database, and it will also allow us to simply just go ahead and move the file to this folder, move the file that we need to upload to this folder right here. But but it's not going to allow us to simply delete the old file, because we need to delete the old CV. We cannot just let everybody download 1,000 CVs and not delete the old ones, because this will just make our project very slow. So yeah, so let's go back to the project, and I will show you the code that we are going to use to simply just delete this. Or actually, we forgot. I feel like we forgot something, so I want to go ahead and I want to copy this whole thing, and I want to paste it right here. All right, so well, actually, we should pass in some kind of ID to to update the data. Yeah, so we should pass in an ID somewhere to update this data, or it will not actually work, because if we leave it like this, if we leave our project, or if we leave our function just like this, it will update all the CVs. It will not just update one CV, so we need to specify the ID. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and delete the old CV. So if I just go ahead right here and name this delete old CV. All right, so there is the file path right here. This will be CVs, and we're gonna go ahead and pass in the alt CV right here. All right, and then we're gonna do an link to this CV, and this will actually, this will allow us to simply delete this right over here. All right, so again, I wanna go ahead right here, and I wanna actually name it, so it will be alt CV like that. All right, and I'm also, since we're grabbing the ID, I want to go ahead right here and I want to paste it like this, so it will actually update the CV with this ID that we're grabbing, and this will be grabbed from the user model right here, and this ID will be like that. So auth user ID right here. All right, so just pause the video, to write all of this, if you want. All right, so after we do all of this, I want to go back to the profile page. So I want to go back right here, copy this, and I want to go and paste this in. All right, so where's right here, update, and this will be CV updated successfully. All right, so just save this. So since we're gonna go to the profile, let's go ahead right here and just cut this. We go to the profile right here. Let's just go, well, where should we place this exactly? The image right here. All right, so should we like place it right here? All right, so this will be updated. All right, so fine. So it should actually display the image. All right, so save this. All right, so I guess that this will be also, again, we are going to the update CV function right here. We're passing in the request, and we're gonna get the ID first of this user, and right after this we're gonna snap the file path, and this is in the CVs folder, and we're gonna send in the alt CV, so it will actually unlink the alt CV. And right after this, unlink means delete, and right after this we're gonna go to this we're gonna set up the destination path once again, and we're gonna go and grab the file name that we're trying to upload, and right after this we're gonna go request, and we're gonna move the new file right here with its name to this folder, which is CVs. Right after this we're gonna update the data inside the database with the new file name. So let's just save, and let's actually go ahead and try this out. Hopefully it works. So if you look right over here, so there is the CV that we want to update, and if you look at the public right here, you can see that there is the file, there is the CV right here. All right, so let's try this out. So let's try and pick up any PDF file that you have. So I'm gonna go with html.html right here. All right, and if we click update, all right, so it looks like that we got a problem. So not a static method right here. Update cannot be called statically. So blah blah blah. Yeah, exactly. This should be like that. Shouldn't be called statically. So yeah, we click continue. All right, so a link, no such file or directory. All right, so job board /public/assets/CVs CVs /blah blah blah. All right, so there is a problem with unlinking this. So just give me a second. All right, so it actually took a lot of me to get this. I run into problems and so on. I tried to fix it again, and I got a couple of errors along the way. So here it is. So again, once again, and for the last time, we're gonna get the ID of this guy, and then we will actually use the file right here, the file class, instead of using the link. All right, and then we're gonna check if the file exists first or not, and if it exists, we're gonna just go ahead and delete it, else we're not gonna do anything actually. All right, and right after this, we're gonna get the destination of the file once again, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the name of the file using this function. Right after this, we're gonna grab, we're gonna get the request data from the request right here, and we're gonna concatenate it with the file name. All right, and right after this, we're just gonna update. All right, so this is actually going, this is everything. But before you go ahead and save, just go ahead at the top right here and just include this file right here, or it will not actually work. So yeah, I did not even change like anything else. Here is the update or the edit CV. I did not change anything in the form. I just you put the ink type at the end of the form. That's actually all. So yeah, there is no actual change in this page. So yeah, if we try right now, if we take a look, since I made like since I tried a couple of times, if we look at the assets right now, and if we look at the CVs, you can see that we got this this PDF right here, which is considered, it's actually it's an SQL PDF file. It doesn't matter, we need just any kind of PDF file. All right, so we got this file right here, and if we look at the database, you can see that here is just the CV name. It's basically the same. So yeah, if I try once again and for the last time, I want to update this. So I want to go ahead right over here. Let's actually go ahead to this CV right here, and if I click update, or it says, you can see CV updated successfully. Let's go at the database. If we click browse, all right, so you're gonna see that it's actually changing the value. And if we go right here at the CV, at the CVs folder, you can see that the old CV is gone, and there is actually the new one. So yeah, this is going to be all. And again, just pause the video, pause the video right here and write all of this from scratch. I think it's actually a lot better to use the file. So yeah, this will be all, and I will see you on the next one.